Those annoying robocalls for good. Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost and federal authorities talked about the new work they're doing. Good afternoon. I'm Gabrielle Enright.
And I'm James Brown. The I-Team's John Bedell joins us live from the News Center this afternoon. John, you got an update on action federal regulators took against a troubled real estate company for those robocalls it made.
And Gabby, this has to do with MV Realty. They are one of the companies I talked to the FCC about today as federal regulators and state AGs work together to stop those pesky and they say sometimes predatory robocalls. Tuesday, Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost was in Chicago to announce a joint state and federal effort called Operation Stop Scam Calls.
We have more than 30 million illegal robocalls in America every day.
The plan involves enforcement actions against companies that make robocalls. It also targets lead generators. Federal regulators say they trick you into providing your contact information and then later lie that you consented to getting a robocall.
The fight is for all of you who are tired of having your phones used as a way to hijack your time and your attention, to hound and harass you.
In the I-Team's months-long investigation into MV Realty, we've talked to homeowners who said they got cold calls from the company. MV sent us a statement claiming they do not cold call customers. But our I-Team investigation has found evidence showing that's not the case. And these internal MV Realty training documents the I-Team got a hold of show how they did it.
Hi, and welcome to MV Realty. In this training video, we will learn how to properly operate phone burner.
This public notice from the FCC in January ordered phone carriers to block MV Realty calls, alleging MV placed substantial amounts of apparently unlawful phone calls to numbers on the National Do Not Call Registry. Tuesday, I asked the FCC about that order. What's the expectation from the phone carriers when you issue those, and what's the response that you've gotten from these phone carriers in regards to MV Realty with this public notice?
After issuing those notices, those calls ceased. And so at this juncture, we are not aware of any further calls involving MV Realty, but we are watching those and monitoring it closely.
The FCC also told me they're keeping an eye on the ongoing lawsuits that Yost and 5 other state AGs have filed against MV Realty over their business practices. Live in the News Center for the I-Team, I'm John Bedell, News Center 7.